It makes it 6:03. That means it's Tuesday. That means it's HLC time. As I said last week, same time, same place, same mustache. We're here. We're having fun. We got a good workout plan today. I'm excited for it. I know you guys are too. I'm going to spotlight myself because I know I'm not spotlighted, but I know you guys can hear me. And that's the most important thing. So you guys hear me. All right. I have a bad hair day today, so don't judge me. I know it looks like a wave coming off Malibu, but don't worry. I should put on a hat, but I'm not going to because you guys need to see what Coach Max looks like with a bad hair day. So we're going to start HLC the way we always do. We take our shoes off. I know I got some new folks on today, so welcome aboard. We start with our shoes off, socks on okay, barefoot okay, but you need a little bit of a distance. We work through what's called a sock walk. We're going to start our warm up. So I've taken my shoes off. I'm going to create a little bit of distance. I'm going to get myself set up here. So I'm going to create a little bit of distance. We're going to start on our tippy toes. On those tippy toes, we're just going to walk forward. Get about 10 steps. I don't see why not. 10 steps forward, 10 steps backwards. I just saw these beautiful sock walks just got published in a Men's Health article. I wonder who wrote it. From here, we're going to bring our toes towards our nose. So from here, you're going to walk on those heels, working out those ankles. We're walking on those heels. I didn't get any music going today, so you guys are going to have to hear my beautiful voice. We're walking backwards, walking on those heels. We're going to add in some lateral heel walks. So drop those toes, kind of move them around because sometimes your shins can get a little bit tight. Again, bring those heels up towards your nose. You're going to walk lateral. So that's sideways. You want to see something cool, take a peek at your hands. Sometimes your hands go in weird places when you're stretching out these nerves and it's a hard exercise. All right, that's forward, backwards on the heels. We're going heel to toe. So that's heel, midfoot, tippy toe, heel to tippy toe, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Try to get 10 steps or so. I owe you guys 4 more. Heel to toe. Awesome. Once you've done your heel to toe, let's reset ourselves back. And we're going to go on the outside of our feet. So I roll my feet out. I walk forward for 10 steps. Nice and quick. I walk backwards for 10 steps. I turn to the side. I walk lateral for 10 steps or whatever distance you have. And then we do it one more time. I walk lateral back. All right, I'll give you a couple seconds if you want. You could toss those shoes on. I'm putting on white shoes today so you guys can see me. I'm also putting on a watch. So we're going to be in this half kneeling position. I need to put everything down. All right, in this half kneeling position, we're going to do our overhead leans because we've got those in this block is it's working on getting our spine moving in what's called a frontal plane. So that's really important for us because we often move forward and backwards. Our hands move like this when we run. We don't move side to side or within this frontal plane. So your hands are up towards the ceiling. From here, I'm going to brace my foot. I'm just going to lean to my right, a big lean. And I'm going to lean to my left. Big, big, big leans. We're just going to go each direction. Oh, big lean. I want you to reach really far. I'm reaching so far, it's hard for me to talk. Big lean. I like 5 aside. I think 10 is a great number to try to achieve on these leans. They're very low impact. They get you moving in a good direction. We have fun doing them. If you have vertigo or anything along those lines, please be careful. Don't go as far. Please make sure you hold on to something. You can put one hand on something and still get a good lean in, whether it's your knee. If you're sitting in a chair, you can do this without it being in this half kneeling position. Once you've done 10 leans, we're on to another exercise I'm bringing back. If you've been a part of HLC for a while, you know about the Adductor Rocks. You might know how to do it. If you've forgotten, I don't blame you. It's okay. So we're staying in this position here. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put my hands on the ground. So this is what I call a quadruped position, but I'm going to take my right leg and I'm going to stick it out. So I got to move back. So I'm going to stick it out. The one thing I would like to bring attention to is when I stick it out, my whole foot is on the ground. You don't want to see the bottom of my feet. I want to have my entire foot on the ground. You'll see this exercise come up on Instagram for Special Olympics Southern California soon. Don't tell anybody I told you. This is called an adductor rock. So my foot's out on the ground. My hands are down. From here, I'm gonna lean back. My butt's gonna travel towards my heel, and then I'm gonna come back forward. I want you to feel it in here. So if we put our foot up, you're not gonna feel it in there. But if you aggressively put that foot down and rock back and forward, you might get a good stretch. You don't feel a stretch, you say, Coach Max, I don't feel anything. I challenge you to walk those hands up a little bit further. Reach that butt back, and then come back with your chest over your hands. That was too stretchy for me. We just got 5 of these. Once you've done 5 good rocks, you've earned yourself the chance to do it on the other side. So I put that foot out. You see my white shoe. I lean back and I lean forward. 1, 2, 3. We got 5 of these. 4 and 5. Great stretch. Again, I feel it all on the inside of your leg. If you're feeling it on this leg, we got to adjust something. So if you need to adjust it, just a good tidbit would be the toe and your knee should be in a nice straight line. Okay. Ooh, I look really flexible. No, I'm not even going to play that game. All right. So from here, we got a new one. It's called a half kneeling leg lift. So in this half kneeling position, okay, what I would like to do is really brace my body so I don't need to fall. But if you need to hang on to something, watch the exercise and you decide. But all you're going to do is you're going to lift your leg up as high as you can, and then you're going to put it down gentle. So I look forward. So I orient my upper body. I lift that knee up and I put it down. If you say, Coach, that's really difficult, you can hang on to something. Check this out. I can maybe go a little bit higher when I'm hanging on to something. So I get more flexion. So up to you. You can do it without hanging on. We're going to go 10 aside of a big lift, drop back down. I know most of us are runners, so this helps put us in good positions and drop back down. For those that need a little bit of help, hang on to something. It could be a couch. It could be a chair. I want you to work on squeezing this butt. Don't send the J-Lo butt back. Someone pinches your butt and you're like, whoa, and you're nice and tall. That's the position we seek. All right, flip up to the other side. Remember, don't sit in, don't sag into it. Squeeze your butt so you're nice and tall. Lift up and hold, drop back down. Lift up, drop. Up, 3, 4, 5. Cinco de Mayo's coming up. May 4th, tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo on Thursday. It's like happening in a couple days. May 3rd is HLC. Wow, we just got 3 fun days coming up. Awesome. Once you've done 10, you got to shake out those legs. You might feel this in here, kind of in those hip flexors, right? We worked on getting really higher up in that knee. So when you're running and you're sprinting and you get a good knee drive, that's what's going to help push that force down. That's what's going to propel you forward. You're going to run and all of a sudden you're going to see everybody behind you. You're going to be like, dang, HLC helped me. So I know how that works. All right, so now we're going to improve on our plyometrics, what are called low-level plyometrics. We're going to bounce, we're going to rotate. So I want you to watch the screen before you just follow along. We're going to go 3 bounces to a stick with a rotation. So I'm going to take on my right leg or on my left leg. This will be my left leg. I'm going to hop 3 times. I'm going to jump over, I'm going to stick, and then I'm going to have to rotate to the side. So what that looks like, please watch, then do. 1, 2, 3, I stick, and then I got to rotate and catch myself facing another direction. So I want that rotation because when you hop, you stick, right? And then you got to rotate. You got to close those hips and you got to open them. And it's just good for the hip movement. So we're going 3 hops. 1, 2, 3. You're going to jump over. You're going to land. And then you're going to turn in the air and catch yourself on the other side. So full speed is 1, 2, 3. Stick, rotate. Okay. Work on your balance. We got 3 aside here. So 1, 2, 3, jump over, stick, pause, and then rotate. Want to make it harder? You Bretts out there, you guys got to jump bigger distances, right? So 1, 2, 3, big jump, stick, rotate, catch, right? That deceleration is really important. So the 1, 2, 3, big jump over, rotate in the air, catch that stick. You'll see some stuff. Nice, Brett. That was awesome. Make sure we go both sides. So you'll get confused going the other way. So I want you to take it slow first. Okay, so I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, I jump over, I stick, right, and then I got to catch it and go face this way. So you take it back, and then you turn on the jets. So 1, 2, I jump over, I catch my stick, and I jump and I land. So we're just working on, we're adding in that rotation. So 1, 2. Jumping's not for you. You're not a big jumper. Cool. You could just work on small hops. 1, 2, or 3. You could take a big step and you could take another big step. Those big steps are going to be decelerative movements, right? You got to slow yourself down. That's what we're chasing in this exercise. I want you to catch. So you slow down, you load, you explode, you load again. That's the goal. When you've done 3 aside, get yourself some water, catch your breath, do what you got to do. I know that type of stuff can be a little bit higher end, but if I'm not mistaken today, I'm under the impression that Angie has, today's her day 4. So that means Angie's going to be rocking one of these t-shirts very soon. So take a peek of your messages. Make sure you look out for Janet's message, and you are in contention for a shirt. So for those that are wondering, if you want a sweet custom-made mustached Special Olympics t-shirt, you got to 10 HLC 4 times. I gotta believe Noelle is getting close, because I see you ladies there. I know you guys are coming in close, and that's t-shirt galore. 4 in a row, 4 in a row. Got to 10, 4 in a row. I'm losing my mind. All right, friends, we got 5 different exercises. We got alternate jumps built from last week. We're taking out our pauses and our push-ups. I know Noelle and you guys sat at the bottom of your squat too easy last week, so I had to change it up. We're adding in a different type of a pause. We got some high knees. We're going to get the heart rate going. That's our goal tonight, because I just want to break a little bit of a sweat, get us prepared for dinner, get us prepared for bed. We all stayed up too late watching the LA Kings beat the Edmonton Oilers last night. Go Kings, go. For all you Orange County fans, you're still Kings fans. You live in California. We know how that works. All right, we got alternate jumps. Let's get to work. So alternate jump, same as last week, right? We step back. That back knee drops down, and we jump and we switch our legs in the air to make it harder. You do a continuous jump, land, jump, land to make it easier. Take your time. Stick that landing. You don't want to jump? Reverse lunges are an excellent option. You owe me 6 aside here. That's 12 total. So just get going. Eyes are forward, chest is proud. Don't let yourself, you're not divers in HLC today. Once you've done 12 of them, we're into 10 push-ups on the ground. If you're an extended HLCer and 10 push-ups is too easy for you, you could do 30 of them. Do as many as you want. But if you're new to HLC, we're doing 10 push-ups today. So you could do it on the ground. You can elevate your surface. I don't have my barbell out, but you can imagine, right? I could elevate my surface on a couch, a chair, anything. I'm push-upping down and up. I do not allow push-ups on the knees. I think we could be better. We're strong. So if you're a big push-up on the knee, work on push-up position, lower nice and slow, drop your belly to the ground, and then come back up to that push-up position. Even if you can only go to here, we will work on going to the ground. If you've done 10 push-ups, let me rep mine out. So I'm in the same position you are in. And 10. Once you've done 10 push-ups, we're into 40 jumping jacks. Yeah, Pablo. 40 jumping jacks. Here we go. Let's go. Just hit them. The goal of this, I'm not a big jumping jacks fan, but the goal of it is just to get our heart rate up a little bit. I see. May the 4th be with you, Charlize. I'm going to beat you, Charlize. Nice job. Oh, nope, she beat me. Nice. All right, coming up here, we got a 30-second hinge hold. So it's going to be an ISO. Thanks, Janet. Just keep me here for a second. So with our hinge hold, you're going to have a slight knee bend. That's going to be our step 1. From here, my hips are going to go backwards. Okay, so this is a squat. This is a hinge. Slight knee bend, hips go backwards. Okay, we've done this before. You're going to feel your hamstrings turn on, okay? You're gonna reach forward. My fingertips and my butt cheek are really far apart. We're gonna hold this position for 30 seconds of you feeling those hamstrings. Take a pick. You see mine turned on. I wanna keep them turned on for the entire 30 seconds. So you can either count 30 seconds in your head, you could follow along with me. I got 15 more seconds. We wanna keep that tension. Nice, ladies, big reach forward, stick that butt back. Don't be so squatty, be more hingy, meaning slighter knee bend. You should feel it back there. And rest. Oi, I feel it. That's a good position. That's what we want. That dumps our hips forward. That sends our hips back. That's how you pick something up. We don't pick it up like this. We sit into a slight knee bend down, feel those hamstrings, stand up. All right, we got 40 high knees to close off round one. Here we go, that's 40 of them. All you higher end HLCers, do 80, do 40 a leg, do a million. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We got 40 high knees. Get the arms moving, get things going. Nice, Angie, that's gonna look way better in a gray t-shirt next week. I'm telling you, your legs move quicker. Proven by science. You might also grow a mustache. I can't tell you. Nice job. We're moving and grooving. Knees are up. Having a good time. Awesome. When you've done 40, you deserve some water. Shake out those legs. Get some water. Holy. I'm winded. I've set my timer. We got 90 seconds. We try to breathe in through our nose. We try to imagine our mouth is taped shut. We try not to just inhale air through our mouth. We try to inhale it through our nose and your ears. Andrea, I got you front and center today. I'm just looking right at that smiley face. All right, friends. We got one more minute of rest. Right now's our time to get our heart rate to drop, get some water in you. Remember, don't chug it, sip it. We got to practice what we're going to preach when we go to competitions. I don't expect to see you guys sitting on the sidelines just inhaling Gatorade, right? We got to have better choices. Water with some salt, sip the Gatorade. Don't drink the Gatorade on off days. Too much sugar, no soda, none of that stuff, right? We got to be elite athletes. Whew. All right, friends, in 30 seconds, I go a little bit quicker. My jumps go a little bit faster. Okay, my push-ups go a little bit quicker. So that's how we make things a little bit harder here at HLC. If you got any questions, let me know. Any changes, anything you need altered, I'm free to move around. Oh, all right. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. All right, we got 10 more seconds. Christian, how's it going? Good, dude? Yeah, rock on or hang loose, wherever you're from. Yeah. We need more of that. We need some more hang loose sign. All right, friends, we have ourselves round two. Same 5 exercises, higher intensity. We jump higher, we move quicker. We intensify what we're doing. You know the exercises. Adjust where you see fit, not where I see fit. We got split squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Nice and high, hit the ground, explode. Imagine you're jumping on some fire. You got 12 of these total. Be quick, jump, explode out the ground. You gotta be like Mario, jumping high, hit your head against those boxes. Once you've done 12, we're into 10 push-ups. Do it on the floor, do it on a couch, do it on a chair. Please do not extend your hips, right? We wanna tuck our hips, so we don't wanna be here. Tuck those hips under you. Drop that chest, push the ground away. Nice. See some good push-ups there. Remember, try to stay off your knees the best you can. If you got to do push-ups on your knees, do them on your knees. I'm not the push-up police. They didn't accept me for that job. Here we go. We got 40 jumping jacks. Keep that heart rate high. Nice. Once we've done our heart rate's high, once you've done 40 jumping jacks, we're into that 30-second hinge hold or that RDL hold. $40 of them. All right, you can either start with me or start on your own. Right, slight knee bend, reach forward, sit your butt back. We're gonna pause. I really want you to try to feel it right here. You should not feel it in your back at all. It should all be on those hamstrings. Maybe you'll feel it on your glutes, but those hamstrings should be, I think you guys say money in the bank, right? Yeah, money in the bank. There's no money in my bank, but money in the bank, I guess. You don't feel it there, you start to lose that tension. Really emphasize pushing that butt back, reaching with those hands. We're gonna hang out here for another 4 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Once you've done those 30, we're into 40 high knees. We're just gonna get right into it. Try to get the arms moving. Try to get your knees above your belt buckle. Nice, Joshua. Knees above the belt buckle. Keep moving. Swing those arms. We gotta pretend we're running, right? It's like you're running really fast. Once you've done 40, I set the timer, 90 seconds. That's our rest period, and we're hitting another round. It's HLC Tuesday. We don't rest. We work. All right. I heard you show up 4 in a row, you get a t-shirt. I heard you become more fit. I hear you do HLC better. I hear it's easier. You're part of the cool kids club. All those fun things. You get a poofy hair like I do from wearing a hat all day. You get it all. I could change up the hairstyle. Maybe I'll spike it one day. You guys won't even recognize me. All right, friends, we got 45 more seconds, right? Remember, now's the time to grab some water. Now's the time to breathe in through your nose. Now's the time to allow yourself to rest. Please don't just sit down. Please try to avoid that. Remember, we talked about it last week, and I'll talk about it every week until you're blue in the face. If you got to rest and you're tired, this is that position. This is far better for us than just sitting down, than being here. No. We want to be here. Better position for us. Allows more air to get into our rib cage, allows our rib cage back, allows everything to expand. Here we're in a very extended position. You can see my ribs. That doesn't allow optimal expansion from our lungs. Our diaphragm is not really working the way we want it to in this position. Much better. All right, we're queuing up round 3. I'm moving as fast as I possibly can. If you can keep up, cool. If you can't keep up, cool. You know the exercises. We'll wait for you at the finish line. We're a team here. So here we go. We got 6 each leg on our alternating jumps. 6 each leg happening on your screen in 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Big jumps, high jumps. Explode through the ground. You don't want to jump high? No problem. Stay low. Once you've done 10, 12 jumps, we're into 10 push-ups. On the ground, on a floor, on the bench, on a couch, on a bed. Push down, push away. Lower and push. Nice. And 10. Awesome. When you've done your 10 push-ups, you're into 40 jumping jacks. Here we go. I'm at 30. At 40. When you've done your 40 jumping jacks, it's time to sit into this hinge position. I've started my timer. Now, so we got, it didn't work. I've started my timer now. So now we got 30 seconds hanging out, right? Again, feeling those hamstrings. You guys got me sweating. Tuesday sweat. Vibes. This is a vibe. HLC is a vibe. We got cool content coming. You're with the coolest coach, I personally think, in all of Special Olympics. But yeah, hamstrings, butt goes backwards, big reach forward. Nice work, nice work. When you've done your 30 seconds, mine's up now. We're into 40 high knees to finish out our strength block of HLC. Here we go. Get those knees up, get moving. We're almost there. The finish line is close. Nice job. When you've done your 40 high knees, pat yourself on the back. Please don't sit down. You got to walk around, right? It is important for us to do some active recovery. So you got to walk around. You got to allow your heart rate to drop down. That's the important part about being an elite athlete is how fast can you recover? Can you do this all over again in 2 minutes? Probably. But we got harder HLCs coming your direction. I'm writing them as we speak. It's going to get hard. It's going to be fun. So we got to build up the small steps to get us to those hard things. That's what workouts like this do. They keep our heart rate up. Mine is through the roof. What am I doing? I got to walk around just like you guys. Like I always say, right? You could practice your dance moves, right? Maybe you spin yourself, but be careful. Maybe you walk backwards. Like you said, maybe we work on our line dances. Maybe we work on our, I can't really do it here, our waltzes, right? We can do so many different things that are good for good for active recovery. Spend a minute, walk around. Once that minute's up for you, we're gonna head down and do a couple stretches and we'll be done with it. I got a couple good stretches I wanna show you guys. One's called reach, roll, lift. Reach, roll, lift. Good for shoulders, good for T-spine, a lot of things. Just as so hands are out, you're under your, I'll start again. Your hands are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. So we don't wanna be back here, right? I want you to bring my knees under my hips. From here, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna roll my thumb up, look at that thumb, and then I'm gonna lift, keeping my chest down. And then I reset. I call that one. So reach, roll, lift. Come back down. Reach, roll, lift. All right, so we just got 5 of these aside. Reach, roll, lift. Think about how much love your parents, anybody, your guardians would love if you put a towel under your hand and when you can mop the floor going forward or vacuum the carpet, you could roll, you could lift, bring it out, come back, mop back, right? So we can add some cleaning into things. Reach, roll, lift. We got to get both sides. Reach, roll, lift. Notice my chest stays down. So when we lift, I don't want to come up. I keep that chest down. Reach, roll, lift. Reach, roll, lift. Reach, roll, lift. Reach, roll, and lift. From here, since we're in the hands and knees position, let's do our cat-cows. Great for our hips. Remember, our hips create the movement, okay? We don't move at our back. When my hips tuck under, it rounds my back. When my hips tuck away, it lowers my back. So we just fluctuate between the two from what's called hip anterior pelvic tilt to posterior pelvic tilt. Really good for the hips. You got low back pain, you add these in to the best of your ability 10 times a day, you're going to feel better than if you didn't do them. I guarantee that. I'll put my stamp of approval. Good. Once you've done 10, I got one more stretch. We like to be methodically lazy is what I like to say. We'll do stretches on the ground. So we don't need to get up, go down, get up, go down. So I call this a pigeon stretch with the reach. So if you're familiar with yoga, you start in this position. We pull that foot up. From here, I want to drop both my hips to the ground. So don't get used to rolling over. Try to drop your hips to the ground, right? This is good yoga. Okay, not good yoga. This is yoga. So my right leg is extended. You can't see that because my body blocks that. I'm going to take my right arm. I'm going to reach it around like a rainbow. So I'm getting a good stretch all the way down my body to my heel. We call this a pigeon position with a lateral sling or a lateral stretch. We want to stretch here 20 seconds. You don't feel that sling stretch. You don't feel that whole right side or left side of your body. That's okay. Try to walk those hands up further. Oh, I feel that. We got to switch sides. If you're on a hardwood floor, I am sorry for picking this exercise. My mats aren't very kind to me either. So bear with us here. If you're on carpet, you win today. You win today's exercise. So we sit ourselves into that position. So again, now my left leg's out. My right arm drops. My right arm slides forward as far as I can, getting a good stretch. Ooh, I feel this. Big stretch, big stretch. I just set a goal for 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. This will be the last HLC stretch we got today. This should set you up well for a good night's sleep. Good job. When you've hit that, give yourself a big pat on the back. You completed the highest volume we've done yet at HLC. We did 30 total push-ups. We did 1.5 minutes of sitting in that hinge position. We did 120 high knees. You guys did 36 alternating jumps. Good for the quads, good explosive capabilities. Don't forget our warm-up. We worked on jumping with rotation. If you didn't think you had balance, guess what? You proved to all of us today you did. We worked on big lifting up, setting your hips ready for competition. We included it all today. So consider yourself worked out. You guys did a great job today. I would like to bring a couple of things. Angie, congratulations. You're getting a t-shirt. Just a reminder for all those that are searching for your t-shirt, they only can be awarded here at HLC, showing up 4 times in a row. It is a hard feat to do. So I applaud you guys. It comes with great dignity, right? You wear that t-shirt out of HLC, that shows you're a hard worker. Nobody else in Special Olympics has a t-shirt with a mustache on it. Nobody, but you guys, small crew. So thank you so much. I do need a couple things from athletes. If you've had a good time at HLC and you want to film a video for us, telling us why you've had such a good time at HLC, what you like most about HLC, please do it and send it to Janet. Okay, don't send it to me. I'll put it all over LA. So make sure you send it to Janet so she can get it to the right people. We would appreciate it. Also, we would appreciate any sort of pictures of you wearing your shirt on the beach, in your sporting event, pre-competition, flexing, showing your guns off, putting on fake mustaches, anything, hang looses, rock-ons, any of that stuff. We appreciate those pictures. We need them for social media so we can get more friends like you guys on.